Hello there, everybody. It's July 9th, 2024. I'm in Griswold, Connecticut at the moment, but I'm going to be heading up to Voluntown to drive around there a little bit, cover some of the roads in Voluntown for this video. I set out to do Voluntown maybe a week ago, and rain pretty much destroyed that drive. I had to kill the mission right in the middle of it, and I didn't have enough footage to put together a decent video. So we're going to correct that situation by covering Voluntown today. I'm at a red light. Technically, I'm off the ramp, off of 395 South. It's boiling hot out here. It's 90 plus degrees. Very humid. All right, let's take a left right here. And, ooh, I don't have an arrow. It's all right, I'll wait for these guys. Road work ahead. I don't know what they're doing, but some very heavy equipment out there right now. That was Preston Road back there. When I was sitting at that light, that was Preston Road. On my right, we got Ocean State, Job Lot, Dollar Tree, Tractor Supply Company, Centerville Bank, H&R Block. I think it said Mai's Kitchen, or MEI's Kitchen back there. If I take a right, it brings me to Patchogue, Voluntown, 138 East. And that's where we're going to go. Speed limit on this road right now is 35 miles per hour. According to my GPS, this is called Voluntown Road. To my left, Gagny Perchowski Funeral Home. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that second name correctly. I quickly read it off the sign out front. I got to keep my fingers crossed and hope that this camera doesn't overheat, because it's, like I said, it's 90 something degree, low 90s, extremely humid, and sometimes these, excuse me, BMW Drive to my right, sometimes these cameras overheat and basically shut down. They just can't, you know, tolerate extreme heat. But the fact that the car is moving, it kind of cools the camera, which is mounted outside the car, so hopefully that helps the situation. Taylor Hill Road to my left back there. Napa Auto Parts to my right. Citgo Gas to my right. I mean, if you haven't been up this road in 20 years, this is a lot of, all these businesses are, a lot of these are new. Used to be the Polish Club. Okay, the American Polish Club to my left back there. That's a significant landmark. All right, the speed limit just went up to 45 here on Voluntown Road. Arthur's Way to my left back there. I'll try to point out the roads if I can. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, because it's quick. You know, I got to concentrate on driving, and sometimes like there's one coming up on my right, Goldstein Road back there to my right. Let's see, what do those signs say? Okay, Griswold. I mean, we're still in Griswold. Edmund Road, Bethel Road. Bethel Road's to my right, Edmund Road's to my left back there. Gas stations, Valero, and whatever. There's one back there. Okay, Gear. This is important. Gear, sand and gravel to my left. I believe they have Christmas trees. I don't know if it's this location. Okay, Hopeville Pond State Park, next left. A nice old church to my left. Old Bethel Road to my right back there. Hopeville Pond State Park. I'm going over the Patchogue River right now. New Life Church to my left. I'm trying. This could be tricky, folks. I'm going to try to get in as much as I can, but I'm obviously going to miss some things. There's a boat launch to my right for Patchogue Pond. Maybe I'll do that later. I don't know. I want to hit Voluntown right now. On this hot Tuesday afternoon at right now it's 1:40 p.m. Hazy, overcast. All right, what is this? Campbell's Farm to my left. Native fruits, vegetables, pies, all kind of stuff. Campbell Road to my left. Okay. Big cemetery. I don't know the name of it. To my left. Speed limit just cranked up to 50 miles per hour. Holly Road, no outlet. Or, I'm sorry, Holly Drive back there to my right. To my right used to be a small airport where they had little, like Piper Cubs and planes of that nature. Now it's all storage, rental storage units. Okay, to my right, Home Garden Center, gift store, Dollar General. There's a bunch of businesses to my left and right. I'll never be able to get them all in. Griswold Plaza to my left. DEF Services Group, electrical something to my right back there. There's actually a sign in the road back there, horse crossing. Latham Drive back to my right. As we head towards Voluntown, this is a heavily wooded area. If you were to throw a drone up in the air right now, you would see hundreds and hundreds of acres of woodlands, wooded area. Patchogue State Forest. Okay, what is this? Shinnegaw Road back there to my right. If I took a right, I would go to Glasgow. Straight is Voluntown, obviously. And there's signs for camping up here. Let's see, there's a little sign, Patchogue. Okay, Patchogue Trail to my left. I mean, there's tons of trails. I've done them. They're awesome. I did an 11-mile hike in there a couple of years ago. Okay, Voluntown is 2 miles. Heron Marsh back there to my left. The road to my right is Alice Road. No blue skies today. I mean, light blue maybe, but it's really muted by the haze and the clouds, and by the time this drive is over, we may get some blue sky periodically sneaking in there. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Okay, there's all kind of antiques to my right. I mean, everywhere. What is it called? Patchogue Picker or something. Again, these signs are tricky to read, so I'll do my best, but I might not nail every one of them. As we get closer and closer to Voluntown. Speed limit just drops to 30 going down this hill right now. 50 to 30. That's a pretty radical drop. There's got to be a reason for it. Package store. Well, no, there's buildings to my left back there. Old, really cool New England style, you know, structures, probably built in the 1800s. I don't know what's... Okay, Sheldon Road to my right. Okay, I'm entering Voluntown, Incorporated, 1721. So we're in Voluntown right now. Carroll Row back there to my right. All right, so we're in Voluntown. This is it. And, okay, I'm going to try to concentrate by driving around slowly, although I have people in front of me, behind me. So I'm going to have to go up and down these roads a few times and try to get some different views. But this is it, the heart of Voluntown. Voluntown Public Library back there to my left. 138 East. This is Main Street, by the way. Voluntown Package Store to my right. There is a school, I believe, on my left. I'm going to turn in there. Just so I can shake some of these guys off that are on my tail. I think that's a school. It's got to be a Voluntown Elementary School. Good. It's an important landmark if you live or lived in Voluntown. Let's get a look at this school. So right there. I mean, they're off, obviously, for the summer vacation. But this is Voluntown Elementary School. Big, huge oak tree right in the middle of it. Right there, that's probably some kind of an auditorium or, you know, whatever. Part of the school. Okay, there's fields, big fields back here. Let me see if I can point this thing in the direction of these fields. In case some of you guys played sports up here and you want to get a look at your old field. There it is. All right, soccer, basketball, maybe baseball off in the distance. I'm not... There's a playground down there. Yeah, there's a couple of soccer fields. Anyways, we're behind the elementary school. Does this thing go all the way around? It'd be nice if it did. Oh, wow, cool. What do they have back here? A field filled with... All right, there's buses, there's solar panels all over the place. There's another... Let me turn around here. Bunch of school buses, Voluntown Public Works over there. This right here is there's a baseball field there, that cage. There's a playground with swings and all that stuff. And the side of the school. All right. Full coverage, bumper to bumper, wall to wall coverage. Whoa. I thought there might have been an outlet here. Wall to wall coverage of Voluntown Elementary School. There's even a little garden right in front of us, but again, the kids are on summer vacation right now, so the Superintendent of Schools Board of Education. That's a sign on that white building. All right, I'm going to work my way out of here. Let's go back to Main Street. I got to cover... I mean, Voluntown, if I'm not mistaken, is a pretty big area. you know, if you looked at it on a map or something, it would be really huge. So I can't cover every street. This is not a comprehensive, you know, every street in town video. But it's Voluntown. What is that? J&J's Pizza Shack. I don't know if that's operational or not. Voluntown, there's a bunch of stores, package store, or Voluntown Liquor. This just gives you a different look, a different angle. Church Street is back there to my left. I'm going to have to go up there at some point. Aura Hall, it said back there. Voluntown Public Library. All right. Okay, we already saw that. So I'm going to take a left up here, I think. Beautiful church to my left. I don't know the name of it. I'll try to find out. I'm on Main Street. And I'm taking a left onto Carroll Row. I don't think... Yeah, I'm not going to do too much of Carroll Row. I'll do a little. But I'm going to turn around. All right, what is this? I was not born and raised in Voluntown. Lillibridge Avenue. If I take a right, it says road closed, local traffic only. Guess what? I'm not going to get down there because the road is closed. This puts me on, okay, Lillibridge Avenue. I don't want to get lost in the minutia of every single little side road. I would like to hit the highlights. As I was saying earlier, I was not born and raised in Voluntown, so I do not know all the individual roads very well at all. But I didn't see any other video coverage of Voluntown, somebody driving like this, covering the territory like this. So I figured it's got to be done. There is a 1979 Voluntown video. Back in 1979, somebody shot maybe 8mm film or whatever it was back then. And they posted it to YouTube. If you're from Voluntown and you haven't seen it, check it out. It's really good. That's a really cool sign. Historic Voluntown, painted by somebody. Okay, this is Lillibridge Avenue. So, let me... I got to be real careful. Okay, there's a kind of hedges over there to my right. It's hard to see. There's no outlet here, but this does give me maybe a look at that field a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, the sports field. And what is it? This is, I would assume, part of the, there's another field down here. This is like a part of the school, probably. Looks like a soccer field. You know, picnic area. There's a gazebo over there. Right there in front of us. Really nice. All right, there's a little blue in the sky up there, so that's encouraging. Whoa, wait a minute. You gotta watch my step here, because that I had to back up a little bit. That's a pretty severe drop-off. Directly in front of me, the elementary school with the fields. We got a better view of them right there. All right, now I want to get back down to that church a little bit, and there was something called Church Lane there. And I'm going to go up Church Street later on and do this and do that and try everything. But I saw something down here that did catch my eye, called Church Lane. I don't know if it's a one-way street, or let's see. It's right in front of this church. Yeah, Church Lane. There's just kind of, it doesn't say one way, but we're going to find out. Well, this could just be a church parking lot back here. Yeah, it is. Well, let me get a shot of this church from the widest angle I possibly can, from behind or the side, or let me see here. Nice grounds back there. They got a picnic area, kind of a, it's not really a gazebo, it's more of a covered picnic area. So right there is that, I hope that thing is coming in. Let me back up a little bit. And there's that beautiful steeple on that church. I gotta find out the name of this church. This is important. Voluntown Baptist Church. Okay, this is a dirt parking lot or something. I'm going to take a spin around just to see the side view of this Baptist church. Voluntown Baptist Church. Whoa, there's a tree blocking my view of that steeple, but I think we got a view of that steeple from behind. I don't know any other area that I can go to that will give me a view of that steeple head on. I mean, there's one spot, but it's a private driveway, so I don't think I want to do that. Okay, well, let's take a ride up Church Street. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's coming up here. Let's see. Nice clock they have there in the middle of that little area with benches. Yeah, this is Church Street. All right, another steeple up there. There's another church. Thus the name Church Street. Let's take a look. All right. There's a really cool older home directly in front of us. I mean, I'm going to weave my way up and down these streets and try to grab what I can. What is this? St. Thomas and Anne Roman Catholic Church. That church back there. Okay. Preston City Road. That's where I am right now. I'm going to turn around at some point and head back that way a little bit. It may take me a second to get out of this Preston City Road situation. Oh, that's all right. Not too many cars. Good. And I'm immediately going to turn around on this dead-end road. In Voluntown, Connecticut. Very cool house right in front of me, right there. Okay. Town and Country Discount Oil to my left. Pendleton Hill Road to my left. That somehow seems important to me. I don't know why. Something sticks in my mind about Pendleton Hill Road. But right now I'm on Preston City Road. I'm not going to go too far. Again, I don't want to venture out. Now there's a house to my right that was built by one of those TV shows that you know, they fix up houses, or I don't know, whatever. I don't know the name of the show. All right, this is Patchogue down here. Patchogue Animal Hospital. I'm going to turn around. Well, I'm not going to turn around there. It's a little bit tight, but let me get out a little bit, and I'm going to head back to the core of Voluntown. I'm going to do a little Pendleton Hill Road action back there. Voluntown. Okay, wait. Voluntown Fire Department to my left. I'll get a look at that in a minute. Let me just go down a touch. I wish I knew the area better. I haven't been down here in a long time, but this is it. If you want to look for somebody driving around Voluntown on YouTube, this will be the only thing available. Just by the looks of things, my gut instinct is to turn around relatively soon. Otherwise, I could end up in another town, which I really don't want to do. So my goal right now is to turn around, head back to Pendleton Hill Road. And what do we have for turning around opportunities down here? There is an area that I can do that. And I'm going to do right here. Preston City Road, 45 miles per hour. Wow, there's a gorilla figure, or maybe that's Bigfoot, against that tree back there, otherwise known as Sasquatch. Okay, the fire department. I should probably get a look at that. Let me slow down here a little bit. High Top Hill Road back there to my right. Voluntown Fire Department. New members welcome. All right, I'm just going to take a quick ride around the fire department. I don't know if this goes all the way around. I hope it does. It does. All right, they got a picnic area back there to my right and straight in front of me. Let me swing way over and get a look at this fire department. If there's anybody that ever volunteered or worked here in any capacity, there it is. Come join us in serving our community. So it looks like they're recruiting volunteer firemen. If anybody's interested, give them a call, take a ride down. To the left is a big sign that says Field of Deals. Okay, there's obviously some form of flea market in there. Right now there's nothing, but... Okay, so then, I mean, now we're entering Voluntown again. Back there, I assume it's Voluntown Fire Department. I would assume that would be in Voluntown, but the sign back there seemed to indicate I'm entering Voluntown. Either way, right now, as we speak, we are definitely in Voluntown. Let's see. Pendleton Hill Road. Looks like new construction to my left over there on Pendleton Hill Road. This says Scenic Road next 10 miles, westerly Rhode Island, if I keep going straight. Again, I do not want to get some of these towns, you know, you can get buried deep, deep in the woods with endless, you know, twists and turns. But I kind of want to concentrate on some more, you know, landmark areas in Voluntown if I can swing that. I'm going to keep going on Pendleton Hill Road for a little bit. But if I have to jump ship and bail out of this thing, I'm going to head back down to, you know, Main Street. I mean, there's a lot of pine trees out here and, you know, kind of forest. It's got a forest feel to it, especially to the left. We're out in the country. There's horses. There's all kind of, you know, little barns and things all over the place. Coming up on my right is Kinney Road. Now, whether I'm still in Voluntown, that remains to be seen. I would assume I am. But I'm going to try to work my way out of off of Pendleton Hill Road and work my way back. I mean, this is just like way out there. There's an occasional house here and there, but it's mostly wooded on both sides. Sharp turn coming up here ahead. Hodge Pond Road to my right. It's kind of an opening up here. Now, I don't want to end up in Westerly. I mean, I love Westerly. It's a beautiful town. It's really incredible. The little city, little town, downtown Westerly is gorgeous. All right, now, but you know, if I keep going, I'm going to end up in Westerly. This is a Voluntown video. Now I'm starting to recognize some of this. It's absolutely beautiful up here. There's cornfields to my left. Of course, I got a guy right on my tail, right on my bumper. And I'm going to let him go past me if I can, because it's, he's passing. Go for it, man. Same thing with a motorcycle. I mean, I'm cruising up here, and these guys putting the hammer down. Cornfields to my right and left. Acres and acres and acres as far as the eye can see to my left. If I can get you guys a view of that, let me pull over here for a second. Let some of these cars behind me go, and I can point this thing in the direction of a good view. I don't know if it's visible or not. Probably not. I think this car might be a little bit too low, but there's a nice farm. I'm going to try to grab a view. Wait a minute, there's a left turn up here. So if I can do that, then we can get some beautiful sweeping visuals, hopefully. Gallop Road. I'm going to take a left down Gallop Road. There you go. Okay, so if I can get up a hill and we can look down. Gallop Road. I mean, this is, you know, serious cornfields. I'm almost above. This road is elevated, and the fields are down. On the left and right, they're down a little bit. But it's utterly, incredibly beautiful up here. All right, there's some cows up there to my right. Beautiful farmland, pond in the middle of it. Silo over there to my left. I mean, this is incredible. Just slow down, get a look at these cows. I do not know where this road goes. I mean, it's Gallop Road. It goes somewhere. I'm going to turn around on this thing, I think, pretty soon. But we got some good video up here. So that Pendleton Hill Road is definitely worth your time if you're up in the area. Okay, I got to turn around. This is what you call serious farm equipment in major league farmland, world-class farmland up here. Not to be missed, Holstein cattle. There's a big sign over there to my right on Gallop Road. I hope this camera is soaking it in. Now, if I'm going to go up this hill, and as I go down the hill, hopefully we'll get a slightly elevated view. Bunch of cows there to my right and left. You can see the sweeping landscape to the right and left. I'm going to take a left. I'm definitely going to go back on Pendleton Hill Road, but I want to see what's down here a little bit. I'm not going to go too far, because again, I'll end up in Westerly, which I absolutely love, Westerly. As a matter of fact, I should do a comprehensive downtown Westerly. I might walk that one. I might get out of the vehicle and walk instead of driving. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. There's some really good scenic views back there, so I'm gonna turn around as soon as I can. Safely. I mean, it's a sparsely populated area. Wait a minute, here's a road. Rachel Lane. I'm going to turn around on Rachel Lane. Let's see if I can do this. All right. Okay, good. All right, so we'll go back in the opposite direction up Pendleton Hill Road. Some motorcycles coming at us. But when I take a right here and go up just a little bit, you're going to get, I think, a pretty cool view of a really super wide landscape. I wish I was higher. I wish I was going downhill. That might be the situation up here a little bit. further so you can see the landscape, get a better look at the landscape. But I would come up here and just take a drive. There's a little area to my left over here. I don't know if it's a vegetable stand or maybe they sell wood or whatever they do, and just stop there and take a look around. Acres and acres and acres of corn back there. As my camera continues to record video on a blistering hot day in the summer of 2024, in Voluntown, Connecticut. At least I hope I'm still in Voluntown. Think I am? Not 100% positive. All right. Okay, I'm going to take a right here. I want to point this camera. I don't even know if this is a road. Fish Road. Man, you know what? I'm not going to go up Fish Road. I'm going to go down in this. I don't know what this is, but all right, let's get a view of these buildings back here. What is it? Pendleton Hill Road, Voluntown. I don't know what that is, but it's some form of, you know, large structures of some kind. But what I wanted to do was point the camera at this. There's no horses out there now. I remember there being horses out here. You know, they got a weather vane out there. It's not operational at the moment, but I mean, that's kind of a cool area that, again, in the past, horses were all over the place out there. All right, we're going to work our way back down to the Main Street area. Unless I see, you know, some little pit stop here or there I can make. I don't think the camera did those cornfields justice back there. You got to see that with the naked eye. It's kind of breathtaking when you first, you know, go over the crest of that little elevated area back there on Pendleton Hill Road. Those farms and cornfields. If you live anywhere in the area, or if you're even from out of town, you happen to be vacationing in the area, man, I strongly suggest, if you're a photographer, I mean, landscapes, I mean, I don't think you can, you know, obviously you can't go on private property, but even from the road, you could get some amazing shots. Maybe sunset or whatever, or, you know, that type of beautiful atmospheric landscape presentation, visual presentation, I think would be incredible. Definitely some twists and turns. On this road, folks. No question about that. A lot of new construction. I mean, it's kind of way up there in that wooded area back there to my left and right. Another sign, a sign that said Voluntown. If I took a left and kept going, I would get into Preston. I have a comprehensive video of Preston, Connecticut. If you're interested, it's on my channel. It's on my YouTube channel. Preston, Connecticut, on a beautiful day. Unbelievable scenic views all over the place. All right, let's take a little cruise. Oneko. If I take a right, that brings me up to Oneko. Interesting. I didn't know that. Or I might have known it, but I certainly forgot about it. I'm going to go up the road for a bit, take a look around. I mean, it's some really cool houses. Back there to my right, really amazing. Hope Valley, Rhode Island, Rockville, Providence. If I keep going straight, all of that stuff, you know. What do we got up here? Riverside Mall. Local beef burgers. True Value Hardware. There's a laundromat back there to my left. Oneko, that would be left. Yeah, there's a cemetery. It's kind of lit up at night, this cemetery. Robin Cemetery, I think it said. But I'm going to turn around and head back down to Main Street, because this will lead me to basically, you know, Providence, and this road just goes on and on and on forever. So I'm going to turn around somewhere. That might not be the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm on Beach Pond Road. You know, should I go to Beach Pond and give everybody a look? I've done it. I have a Norwich to Beach Pond drive. Again, on my channel. But I'm tempted to take a look at it again. I don't know how far off it is. That's the problem. You know, I think it might be coming up soon. There's a little farm and a gift shop back there to my left. Voluntown Farmers Market sign back there. I'm not sure. I didn't catch the address. As I head to Beach Pond. And again, I have a camera, small camera attached magnetically. Living World Fellowship back there. There's a church to my right. I have a camera magnetically attached with a very heavy magnet. Voluntown Peace Retreat back there to my left. Tamarack Lodge to my left. I might have to do that. It's another very important landmark. The camera magnetically attached to the dead center front hood of my car. Totally exposed to the elements. No protection on the lens or anything like that. I've never had a bug strike on it. If it rains, I have to stop the drive immediately because the camera's not waterproof. I've mentioned this in other videos, but I like to point it out because people always ask me, how do you record these videos? There, you know, some people do it inside the car, the windshield kind of has reflections and kind of messes up the video a little bit, but this is completely exposed to the elements. The camera's tethered with parachute cord underneath the hood attached to, you know, a section of the frame, basically. So this camera's not going anywhere no matter what happens. Even if I got in an accident, it might fly off the car, but it would only just, the parachute cord would prevent it from flying. It's not going anywhere. It's got a 90-pound pull magnet on it. So, but that's how I record these videos. If you want to do it, it's not expensive. The magnet's $10 probably. I think I paid 10, 9 something, whatever it was. You can get a little GoPro or something, get a used GoPro, or, you know, there's not a lot of money involved here. Now the audio is, I'm recording on a, you know, interior of the car microphone. You could use your iPhone. Okay, Beach Pond is here. Okay, let's see here. Yep. Okay, I'm going to be briefly entering Rhode Island. Right now, I'm in Rhode Island. But Beach Pond to my left and right. I'm going to turn around at Beach Pond. Hopefully they're not charging admission or anything, because I'm not staying. Swimming area closed. Interesting. I don't know why that's the case, but there's a guy out there with a kayak. I'm just going to turn around. It says no swimming. I seem to recall there was swimming up here, but right now there isn't. No swimming signs all over the place. A guy fishing right directly in front of me with a view of... That's kind of a nice scene. Let's soak that in as the boat goes by and the beautiful pine trees. Okay, I hiked in those woods back there a few years ago. A very long, long hike. I'm not going to get out. I would kind of like to point this thing at the pond just for a clear view, and then I'll back up. There's people around here, though. I don't want to get in their way. Anyways, there's Beach Pond right there. Absolutely gorgeous. And people looking at the guy with the camera attached to his car with a curious look on their face. I don't blame them for a minute. Let's take a look through the fence at the pond. Parking for car top boating only. There's a field of flowers. What are those things? Daisies? I don't, whatever they are, they're nice. Flowers, fence, pond, pine trees. Not bad. All right, let's head back to, I don't know, Tamarack Lodge. I think if I can get down there. Beach Pond on the other side of the street there. It's a big pond. Great fishing in there. Fishing, boating. You name it, they got it. The swimming situation, I do not know what happened there. I mean, it's almost like being on this road, you're almost level with the pond. It's kind of an odd feeling. Welcome to Connecticut. Boom, we are now in Connecticut. Our brief foray into Rhode Island has ended. Next stop, Tamarack Lodge. Beach View Road to my right back there. I'm going to assume I'm in Voluntown right now. I think I am. Am I 100% positive? No, I'm not. But Tamarack Lodge The legendary Tamarack Lodge is in Voluntown, and it's just up the road, so one would assume I'm in Voluntown. Again, this is Beach Pond Road. A lot of fun. Tamarack Lodge. They have bands perform there. There's weddings. There's retirement parties. There's, you know, any kind of party or just anything you can think of where you would hire. You want to rent a place, a really nice country location, play music, dance, have a party, have a live band, live music. Tamarack Lodge is your place. It's been there. Maybe there's a sign. It'll say established in what year or something. I hope it does, because as long as I can remember, it's been there. James Road to my left and right. Okay, there's the sign. Tamarack, let me see if it says established. Restaurant, bar, banquets, live music. It's on Forge Hill. The guy behind me that was driving behind me was kind of right on my tail, and he whipped by me when I turned in here. I think he's very happy that he doesn't have to follow me anymore, because I tend to drive a little slower for these videos. Okay, let's continue down Forge Hill Road. I mean, there's a boat launch down here. All right, if I go straight, that's Tamarack, so let's do that. Hopefully they don't have heavy security or anything down here, or they'll throw me out of here for recording video. Whoa. This is the entrance. It's a dirt road. 5 miles per hour. How's that for a speed limit? And it's an appropriate speed limit for this, you know, type of windy dirt road. There it is, right directly in front of us. I went to a wedding here years ago, and it was a blast. I mean, you know, we're not going to be able to go on the grounds and all the cool stuff, but that's a look right there of some of the Tamarack Lodge. But the grounds are really, you know, really beautiful. And if you come up here to see one of the bands that perform live music, it's a lot of fun. It really is. Okay, what is this? Do not enter. Authorized vehicle only. I'm not authorized, so. Anyways, this gives us a glimpse of the back of the Tamarack Lodge right there. But again, it's worth coming up here. Check out some of the bands when they play up here. They're coming soon. Check your local listings, you know, all that stuff. But I highly recommend it. I mean, you bring a blanket, sit on the grass, you'll have a blast. Very steep hill getting out of here. You know something? I think I'm going to take a left. Maybe I can get some other views. I don't know. Maybe I can view the Tamarack Lodge from an elevated position. I'm not sure about that. But obviously I'm not going to continue too far here. What is this? Cabins. Okay, cabins, 5 miles per hour. Tamarack Lodge, cabins back here. No parking. There's a cool barn. Now if I keep going down here, there's little cabins all over the place. Do I really want to do that? Okay, let's... Well, this gives us a perfect view of some really cool stuff. I'm going to turn around right here. I'm not going to continue on, but it does give us a view, a different view of the Tamarack Lodge area. I'm probably missing out on some cool stuff back down the road there, but again, I'm in a conventional car. It's not a SUV or anything like that. If it was, I'd maybe take a chance. But anyway you slice it, we got what I consider a decent view of this Tamarack Lodge area. Should I go left? Should I go right? Well, I'm not definitely going to wait a second because there's a FedEx truck coming. I think I'm going to bail out. I don't think there's going to be any more views down that way. But anyways, to the right, we're above it. You probably can't see. Maybe you can see the parking lot. Tamarack Lodge is my extreme right. All right. So we covered an important Voluntown landmark. All right, Forge Hill Road. It did say... I'm going to just take a very short cruise down here. It says boat launch. I'm just thinking, can I get another cool view of the beach pond area? I don't know. Okay, very steep hill. Some of these boat launches are down some really, hardcore one-lane bridge. Whoa. Did not expect that. There's a one-lane bridge up here. That's interesting. North Shore Road. All right, where's my boat launch? I don't know. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Easy to get out of here. It's no problem. Just trace my way back, but... Okay, slow. So maybe this is some kind of a boat launch or something up here. Okay, there's a beach. Okay, well, here's the swimming area. Good. All right. There's people swimming out there. So I'm going to turn around. Man, kind of a tight turn there. I'm going to turn around. Hopefully, you can get a glimpse of the beach. If there's nobody behind me, I'll try to point this thing in that direction. Right there. I'm taking a chance here, but anyways, there's the beach. I don't see a name on the beach. I'm trying to look for a name. I don't see it. There's no sign indicating a name, but obviously it's a beach there. We got a quick glance at it. And now we can safely work our way out of here, go back over that one-lane bridge. This guy's taking up a lot of the road. Oof. I mean, it's nice. There's ponds to my left back there with lily pads all over them and beautiful, beautiful scenery. All right, what is this? Wiley School Road. Every time I see something with the name school in it, whoa. Which one of us is going to go first? Well, it says one lane. 2 cars can fit over that thing. All right. We're going to get back down to Main Street Voluntown. That's where we're heading right now. Forge Hill Road. Keeps going. As you can see, there's not a lot of traffic out here. I mean, we're out in the wilderness, basically. Again, I can't emphasize how beautiful it is, the whole area. If you're from the big city, New York, you know, you live in Boston, you live in wherever, LA, and you're in this area, just take a ride around. It'll blow your mind compared to where you're living now. Voluntown Peace Trust, yeah, back there. You might want to look that up. There's a history to that. I think it goes way back. I'm not, off the top of my head, I don't know the details, but it's worth taking a look at on the internet if you're interested. Back on Beach Pond Road, sign telling me Jewett City, Voluntown, Rockville, Rhode Island. If I take a left, yeah, I've been down that road. That'll bring you to Providence. Actually, Newport, Rhode Island. If you keep going, beautiful Newport. All right, we're picking up the speed a little bit. Just on this strip of road right here. We're not breaking any rules. We're following the 45 mile per hour speed limit. But I do have a tendency to drive a little slower on some of those other roads, just to enable everybody to, you know, get a quick look at every aspect of these landscapes that I'm recording. Welcome to Voluntown. Okay, there's that cemetery I was telling you about. Don't know, I think Robin Cemetery, or whatever the name was. I took a stab at it as I was driving by, but if I took a right, I'd go to Sterling and also Onico. Okay, so something to keep in mind. A lot of signs that say Voluntown. Back there it said Voluntown. It says Voluntown here. For whatever reasons, I mean. Just went over Denison Brook. If I took a left here, Norwich, Jewett City is straight, Preston City, Wesley, Rhode Island. Okay. I'm not going to do that, but because technically we're still on Beach Pond Road. Jewett City is actually 7 miles. Hopeville Pond State Park. Okay, now we're on Main Street. We are on Main Street in Voluntown. There's the elementary school to my right that we looked at the beginning of the video. I'd like to somehow point this thing or get a better view of that church, Baptist church down here. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. I got people behind me and there's really nowhere to do it, but right there, if this camera's picking it up, you can see that church. It's the best I can do. There's literally no way for me to grab that video of that you know, pointing directly at it. It's just not possible. All right, we're leaving Voluntown, heading into Griswold right now. Okay, we're out of Voluntown. I did want to check out one, I think it was a boat launch or something up here on my left. I'm not sure how far it is. But if I can just do that. I think it might be interesting to see. Okay, I got another guy passing me. Everybody gets mad. Everybody's in a big hurry. Little advice. Slow down. Take a look around. Enjoy the view. I mean, these guys, everybody's like in a wild, manic rush to get I don't know where. Maybe it's important. I have no idea. But it can't always be an emergency. Alright, I gotta keep my eyes peeled. Because I got a feeling I'm coming up on that turn. I think it's a left turn. Boat launch. Big sign. Let's keep going. No, that's Alice Street back there. To my left. Hopeville Pond State Park, if I went right. I'll cover that at some point in the future. Patchogue Trail again back there to my right. Okay, so we got to be getting close to this boat launch. Or at least the road that indicated there was a boat launch, which to me would probably be interesting to see. Is that it? Because if that's it... No, that's not it. Alright, this is the former airport to our left. Now, gift store and, like I said, storage, little storage units. All over the place. Another big, beautiful cemetery. Maybe this is the cemetery that lights up at night. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that I missed the turn. Let's see. Campbell's Farm. Yep, we saw that earlier. Fresh picked vegetables. It's not impossible that we missed the boat launch, but I'm hopeful that I didn't. There it is. Patchogue Pond State Boat Launch. I mean, it's gotta be. One would assume we'll get a good view of Patchogue Pond. There it is. That was quick. Very good. Nobody here. We got full access to this view of this pond. All right, that's Patchogue Pond right there. No swimming in this area. You can swim in Patchogue Pond. Don't worry about that, but not right here. Don't worry, I'm not going to plunge into the pond. It would be, you know, an interesting way to end the video for sure, but I'm not going to do that. Anyways, that's... Let me back up a little bit. and get a good view right there. Okay, I'm glad I captured that on video, on high resolution 4K video on a blistering hot day. Little bonus footage thrown in there. This is a Voluntown specific video, but why not throw in a little bonus footage? Patchogue is a very big pond. That's just a little section of it right there. Okay, I'm going to work my way back a little bit here, and then I'm going to basically terminate the video and, you know, just kind of call it quits. But I'm just going to work my way up a little bit. We're on Voluntown Road again. Another sign, many signs. Holtville Pond State Park, next right. That's probably the 5th sign I've seen. Another one to my left. Holtville Pond State Park. It's all over the place. First Congregational Church back there on my right. Gear. Yep, we saw that earlier. So we're just retracing our steps in the opposite direction. Gear, sand and gravel, quality earth products. Gear is a legendary name in this area. Christmas trees, sand, gravel, you know, earth products or whatever. Their reputation is phenomenal. They're spectacular. They're hardworking. They never let you down. And we're going to cruise up a little bit further. Almost to the area that we began the video. Yeah, that's, we'll come full circle. That's what I'll do. It's always good to, if I can, come full circle on these videos. I don't do it all the time, but I'm doing it today. If this camera keeps rolling. American Polish Citizens Club back there. I pointed that out earlier, but just in case anybody missed that, it's right back there on my right. All right, Taylor Hill Road to my right. Let's see, Island Packy. There is something called Rubino's Full Circle Restaurant and Bar. Wow, Rubino's. As far as I know, they used to be in the city of, right in the downtown Jewett City, but back there it said Rubino's, so. As we slowly trace our way back on this molten hot July 2024 day. Okay, Gagne Pachowski Funeral Parlor back there. That's last time I couldn't quite read that second name, but to me it looked like Pachowski. If I went right, that'd be 395 north, but I'm going to go 395 south. You know, if I went right, that would bring me to Worcester, Massachusetts. And left brings you to, you know, south would bring you obviously to New London. And if you kept going, New Haven and all that. Well, actually, if you kept going, it would bring you into I-95. So let's see, I got to take a left. I'm looking for that place that I started to make. I'm going to make a complete circle. I'm going to go right to the exact spot. This is where I started, right here, this commuter parking lot. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that drive. I'm glad you came along. But it's over. Because this is where I started, right here. Thanks for joining me, folks.